Okay, I need to make a break, so I cut the video and I will continue now. So, okay, I'm gonna show the step sequencer and what you can do with the step sequencer. So this current channel rack, it's on pattern 1 and it has a length of 32 bits. In this case, if we are selecting, and that's why I use the advanced loop mode, if we are having a different size on another sample, what it will happen is that you will see always the complete progress of the song. So that's why right now on the second part on 32 bits the current channel selected is 16, so it's showing empty here, and while playing we can add notes normally. That would be the first use of the sequencer, but what you can also do is clone mode or edit mode. I don't know how to call it, but for me it's like giving you the ability of cloning steps. So yeah, on this right now I'm gonna erase this entire sequence and I'm gonna start a new one, but I will press the select button and the sequencer will act differently. So I can place notes and play. For play I need to unselect select. I play and I press select for going back to edit mode. Play, select. As you can see, let me turn down the volume. Otherwise you will not hear me. Okay, so first part of the sequence on the 16 bars, we are having select checked sequencer acts on the edit mode, and we can jump to the second one and we will still see the LEDs where you left the previous notes. So I can clone by pressing again, or I can make a new one adding into different places different notes, and again if we are jumping to another one we will again have the same. So this will give you maybe an idea to make, I don't know, a progress bar differently, because I can start by something, for example on a plugin. This let me turn down the volume. Very simple sample, right? And now I want to be more creative, so I want to use the third part of the sequencer, the tuner. Right now on the tune we only have the option to change the note, and it would be using the button of the step and the first button on the parameters. And as you can see on the current selection that I can, I can change the tune of the note, so I can go way low or way up, and make it more funny, because you can make a melody. And clone it and so on. So I think I finished with the sequencer. Now what you will be able to do with the pads below is two different modes. One is on bank. Bank will give you access to the channels by order. So first, second, third, fourth, and so on until 8. But not only that, because if you hold this, if you press this button, you will see all the pads lighted up, and this is the second page. So this will be channel 9, 10, 11. So we have 16 channels that we can trigger from here. And on the other function, these two functions here are to control the pads, but it's only 2 modes. So you have bank that give you the access of this that I just showed, and the pad button will give you notes. So this one, it only sends notes to the plugin that you are selecting, so nothing special to show, right? Okay, I have finished with the sequencer, with the bank of the pads. This part here is not yet done. This is not completed because it's a work in progress. I want to make here the XY to have up to 6 different options. So like the Spark used to make, you can control different things on here based on what you have chosen on these 6 buttons. So this is the idea that I want to make, and it's almost done. I need to correct some issues, but I cannot show it right now, basically. Okay, I need to dig in more into what you can do with these knobs here, because it's not only for controlling effects. As I also shown initially on the video, you can control parameters in here for the selected but I need to deselect the tune, sorry. So let me go to this sample and show it again. We can control here, right? But not only that, based on the selection, if we are here focusing on VST instruments, we can also control parameters here. As you can see on the envelopes of the Flex plugin, I can control up to 6 parameters, and those parameters can be seen in here. On the gross parameters, it will be always the first 6 controls that you will be able to control. So you can use these 3 knobs to control the different samples, 6 parameters, instruments, 6 parameters, effects on the different 10 slots of the mixer, up to 6 parameters again. And so that's a lot of things, right? There's also another piece, and this is completely different. So as you know, or maybe you don't know, but on the Spark you have the ability to switch to Midi mode, because this is the Spark mode. This template that I have here is the Spark mode, and it's all the functionality that I explained to you. But if I click those 3 first buttons here on the global section, at the same time you jump to Midi, and in Midi, as you may have seen, everything turns off, and you have free controls. Right now I have disabled those controls because I'm testing it, but this is done already. It's working. I know it's working. It will give you access to use these sliders as for the control that you want, and this is really handy because you can jump back, while the device is playing. You can jump back, and it will update when as long as the script is refreshing and all of that. So, and you can also make it to refresh manually, so you can see now it's blank again. But if I start clicking on the things or moving the sliders, as you may have seen, the sequencer get also updated. This also clicking back will allow you to see. Okay, let me think if I forget anything, because there's a lot of things. I think I shown everything. If I forget anything, anyway, I will need to make new videos because I will correct the issues on the XY controller. When I do that, I will upload another video showing if maybe I forgot something. So I hope you like this, and yeah, this will be available on the image line portal. Thank you.